And welcome back to another stream. Today I'm going to be continuing and presumably finishing Zone Zero's 3.1 main story after getting started on it yesterday. So we got some lore hints and stuff, kind of. Unfortunately, like, I would need to go over it again to actually be able to name them, but yeah, I just am feeling like there's some big stuff hinted at already, but we haven't seen a lot of what I think would be the actual big stuff shown in the trailer yet. So presumably gonna get to that today. It's also, as yesterday, unbelievably warm, so I've got my fan going. Hopefully it's not actually really noticeable in the mic. But yeah. Yesterday we left off after exploring the retroflux zone down beneath, and apparently shared some memories with Remiel and vice versa, so we're continuing that. We're continuing from where we left off. Also did my Remiel pulls yesterday. Got pretty lucky, so got some early wins. Basically already cracked all these codes. I haven't done my dailies, but whatever.
You're finally back.
Huh? What's wrong?
Huh? Belle, what's wrong? Why do you look so tense?
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the retroflux zone.
Oh. One we resonated on, I guess, or whatever.
Know you were safe. I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and come looking for you.
Sorry. That's my fault. I should have let you know. Wait. How did Remiel know my phone password?
Wait, whoa, what? Oh, what the?
Learn it back then.
So, what exactly happened after you lost contact with Fairy and me?
Explain to Belle what happened after you returned from the bottom floor of the retroflux zone.
You shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants really do that?
Now, it'd also be like, clearly Remiel's got something in her eyes too. Probably has something to do with the experiment, and I'm inclined to think that what they were doing with the Void Hunter weapons and experiments back then, like, directly contributed to what we have now with the ocular implants. I mean, clearly Remiel's got something with her eyes too. It's just, it wasn't explicitly stated. They're probably like a precursor or some sort of prototype or whatever, but Remiel did... That floating thing did say, like, she has a core inside of her. Also, Covenant of Diet. That was Diet, whatever. That was her faction name. So, I don't know.
Nothing like this has ever happened before. But Remiel said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Both times Thaumiel was there. But you spent quite some time with Remiel before, and nothing like that happened, right?
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be something else besides the ocular implants and Thaumiel.
How about we go ask Lady Dracaena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing
I don't know. We should be letting her know that, we went to go help Remiel with something. Also, Dracaena got ambushed. The night after tomorrow?
The night after tomorrow? Why then?
Lady Dracaena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations as well.
Lady Dracena's hosting it herself? Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue has already been resolved?
Most likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled it. I heard that there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Linvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrom. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium. Do you think that
I don't remember what Virium is.
really have been...
No, Wise. There's no way that was Serpico. You know he already...
Yeah.
Wise. I get it. Seeing Truvia again was bound to bring back a lot of memories. But that's all in the past now. Sir Pico, Helios Academy, they're gone.
Hey. Why do you look even more upset than I do? Anyway, let's leave the past where it belongs for the night. We should both get some sleep. We worked hard to get our schedule back on track. You wouldn't want to ruin it now.
Yeah, you too. Don't stay up late. And no scrolling under the covers. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
What do you mean? We're in different rooms. Believes.
Maybe I should take another look at the data from the retroflux zone before I call it a night. If I'm lucky, I might find something.
Was
that
Fairy
tells me
able to save any of
really
it
is.
before it exploded? You sit in front of the HDD and completely lose track of time. Oh dear. Late at night.
Why? Your light's still on. Still working. Why?
Oh, I fell asleep at the desk. Okay.
I told him to go to bed early, and here we are.
But yeah, and you're still dressed in the uniform too. No pajamas?
Huh? These scattered papers here are...
Notice, these are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intentions. Additional notice, Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Is highly probable. Suggestion. Second Assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake Master.
I know, Fairy. He needs some good rest. I'll handle it from here. That's what the second assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second Assistant completed under Supreme Assistant's direction.
Were you going to carry Wise onto his bed? Are you physically strong enough for that?
All right. I'm counting on you then, first assistant. Fairy, give me a quick summary of everything we've established so far.
Understood. Displaying all current findings and analysis for Second Assistant. Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities are of limited use for further deduction. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangbu victim, he also set a specific activation time and activation location.
So for the culprit, what matters was the time and location, not the victim's identities.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity leakage.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently.
We have access to that? Wait, what?
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's
Oh no, we don't. Or like we shouldn't.
Fairy, why are you hacking Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us? Just stick to the public records.
Too late, Second Assistant.
Nice.
Intrusion and search processes complete.
Okay, okay.
A schematic has been generated for Second Assistant, with all singularity leakage times and locations marked.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflux zone, the CCD. Looking at the map, they appear to be randomly scattered around Buastrum. Oh, right. I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's still a window where it can be reactivated.
Affirmative. Such events exist in archived records.
Fairy, could you mark the locations of these reactivated singularity leakages as well?
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map for Second
Wait,
Assistant.
this one and this one and wait, no.
The positions changed a lot. No wonder Lady Dracena spent so long dealing with the CCD singularity leakage problem. Huh? Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity, both in time and location. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real space to expand accordingly.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap. Wait, does that mean... Fairy, can you reorganize my data again? I want to pin a
I'm still not entirely sure of what a singularity leakage is. I guess just because maybe I missed the explicit explanation, or I'm forgetting. But it seems like it's like that sharded portal or whatever that I can walk through, and then it's sort of just I walk into kind of like it's kind of like another sort of dimension that's loosely based on the reality, right?
Understood. Generating new analysis results for second assistant.
Oh, what the heck? It's a line.
This is it. This has to be it.
But oh, I'm awake.
How long was I out? The ferry, it said wake me up after a bit. Huh? Belle, what are you doing here?
That's not important. Look at this. Fairy and I found out why the
You're gonna have to
culprit
explain
is
it. It's a
singularity
line,
leakages.
okay, but then what?
What is this?
This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week, 3 days after we rescued Toby.
Which one?
Each of these singularity leakages overlaps with the others, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scommel Hollow all the way to Buastrom's main urban district.
Are they trying to make like a pathway via singularity leakages to up here?
So, the culprit could use this method to move
Oh.
something from Scommel Hollow to Buastrom. Wait.
Yeah, they are. It seems like they are using the overlapping singularity leakages to move things through unnoticed. Because it'll all be under the cover of the multiple singularity leakages.
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gertablulu into Buastrom's urban district.
How are we supposed to explain that though? Like with as public records? Because Fairy hacked into the internal network for this. How are we supposed to explain that?
When you encountered it before, it already showed a clear tendency to be attracted to singularity leakages.
But what happens after that?
Okay, but what happens after that? Once Gertablulu is moved into Buastrom's urban district, then what? And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone found it?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of the singularity leakages and investigate on site.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Can we get some sleep
Yeah,
first?
I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and find a new lead.
After saying goodnight to Belle, you rest for a few hours. Soon another morning arrives.
I slept pretty badly last night. Oh well. I should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
Welcome back. What do you mean? I've been in here. I was asleep. One of our other schemes this culprit has.
Wise! There you are. Belle already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at all!
Next, we investigate the site.
Alright, time to investigate the site. We'll head to the energy hub and trace the singularity leakages as they appear, until we locate either the culprit or Gertablulu.
Right. Fairy and I will stay here and back you up remotely, just like before. Wise, if you run into the culprit or Gertablulu, don't do anything reckless, okay? Your safety comes first.
Don't worry, Belle. I promise I'll be extra careful.
Uh-huh.
Protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Belle. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Wise for it. Oh,
I'm the one who provides free food, and I'm the one who provides food and housing when we're not here in Roskel for anyway.
No problem! A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
wow. Seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go.
You then head to the energy hub with Billy and Cecilia. Following the path where singularity leakages appeared, you make your way deeper into the energy hub. Eventually, you arrive in front of a strange fissure. This should be the end of the path. You carefully step inside, only to find yourselves facing.
Wise, we're here. Stay sharp, and if things go south, just run. Huh? Where are we? Did we end up back in Buastrum?
It looks like an office.
Wait. Is this how Dracaena was ambushed? An office? Is this how Dracaena was ambushed at the end of 3.0? We've seen this place before.
This place feels really familiar.
It is! Oh dear!
Isn't this Lady Dracina's office? Valina brought me here before.
Huh? Lady Dracina's office? So Gertrude Blulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracina never mentioned anything like that.
Strange. We expected the trail of singularity linkages to lead into Buastrum, but why would it end at Lady Dracina's office?
Hmm? Wait! Footsteps outside! Hide! Now!
Hide where? Before you can start to hide, the office door opens. Hi.
You startled me. What are you all doing here? Well, actually, Wise, you explain.
Oh dear. You tell Lady Dracaena what you've discovered so far and how you arrived here from the energy hub. But how much of that info could have only been obtained through the internal network?
I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before. If your speculation is correct, then Gertrude Blulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrum right now. And if that's the case, then it all makes sense.
Do you have any other clues?
Lady Dracaena, do you have any other clues?
Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office.
That's where you were ambushed.
Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Gertrude Blulu is most likely Wise. Could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all, their identities.
It's all right, Lady Dracaena. We're all friends here. It shouldn't be an issue.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest
Oh
level
dear.
secrets.
I have a bad feeling
The more
about
people
this.
who know, the better. Especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
Okay.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh, Lady Dracaena.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently. Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Wise and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest.
I've got a bad feeling about this, actually.
Wise back to you.
Somehow I've got a bad feeling about this, just because of what was shown in the trailer. Remiel was specifically targeting Dracaena, and with yesterday's them saying just like the Enna gang thinks that the Sunbringer splits in general are fakes. Whatever that specifically means, I don't know yet, but Cecilia Hurry is away with Billy in tow. Something feels off.
Something feels off. Why am I treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracaena send them away like that? Should I call them back here?
What is it, Wise? Something on your mind?
It's nothing, Lady Dracaena.
Come here, Wise.
No, what do you mean come here? I can already hear you.
That night, I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around here.
Now that you mention it, there still is a faint trace of ether in this room.
If something goes south, could I go through the singularity leakage to bail from the room?
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Dracaena, are these documents connected to the incident?
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, You will understand.
Why are you talking like you already know everything?
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data daily reports.
I
They
don't
seem to
like
have much in
this
common.
pose. I already had a bad feeling. This is just reinforcing it.
What's going on? My eyes just... Wait. That ethereal broke in several days ago. So why is there still ether residue? And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like...
Music stop.
behind me.
I knew it. I didn't know it, but I knew it. I wanted her to be like just a cinnamon roll, but she's not. What the frick is she? Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. This would probably explain why Pyrois was defending. Well, I mean, we personally are not actually exactly opposed to Red Meow, whereas Kalifer is, but
I knew it. You're not Lady Dracena.
she's not lady. She's either not Jacina or she is Jacina, and she's just been hiding the stuff all along.
What exactly are you?
Or like, what the heck?
Lady Dracena,
Oh, Truvia.
I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Get out of here.
Truvia, run!
Holy frick. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, we have two of our classmates killed in front of us.
Truvia.
She's not actually dead, right? There's no way she's actually dead from this. Like, to bring her here only to kill her like that, there's no way, right? No, absolutely no way.
No, 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 no. Move, now.
Wait. That didn't sound like Pyrois. Where is the voice modulation effect or whatever you want to call it? That didn't sound like Pyrois. What the frick? Inside the CCD, a piercing alarm sounds again and again.
Lady Dracena, are you unharmed?
Oh
I
no.
received word that
Oh
something
wait,
inside
no.
the
She's
CCD
gonna. We're gonna have it pinned on us, isn't it?
Is that Miss Truvia? How did this?
Secret? Thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Wise.
Yeah, there it is.
Wise? Lady Dracena, forgive my boldness, but do you mean Mr. Wise gravely wounded Miss Truvia?
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep
Oh
animosity between
no.
Wise and Truvia.
Oh dear.
But I believe Wise must have acted on impulse. He would never do this otherwise. In any case, our first priority is to find Wise and get to the bottom of this. He just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you to handle this, Secret?
Holy frick, what a twist. Oh boy. Dang it!
Secret, is something troubling you?
It's still saying Dracena is question marked.
My apologies, Lady Dracena. I will find Wise at once and bring him back to you.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Secret.
Because,
About tonight?
I don't think there's any indicator that there is an whether there's an imposter or whether, like, Dracena is actually like this. Like this, whether the splits are actually like this or something.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
Go, Secret. Go fulfill your duty. Find him, arrest him, and then bring him back to me.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You know, when she was helping like us tame Pyrois or whatever, she did say something is about like, I can't even remember the approximate lines, but it was something about like how it was like the legacy of Helios was valuable, like we're valuable as the legacy of Helios or something. I really don't know what remember what the actual lines were, but something along that I don't know. Meanwhile, someone in the City of the Skies.
Pyrois! Why did you pull me away? Truvia, she was right there. Why wouldn't you let me save her?
Because she's beyond saving. Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way to save her.
Bro, they pull her here just to take her away after 2 hours.
And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer, we cannot face it on our own.
Aren't you powerful, Pyrois?
Not enough.
You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois. So why? Why didn't you use that power to save her?
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Rose Califer?
Oh, there's that line from the trailer. He is powerful, but if he unleashes everything, then I guess he doesn't have enough control.
Acting on impulse won't save her, and it won't help you either. Take some time to clear your head in the rain before that thing finds you, and then go do what only you can do.
Do your proxy stuff. Wait, but they know we are based in Amber Hall at the moment. Belle is in danger too.
Something only I can do.
I'm gonna have to talk to Remiel.
Right now, I can't do anything.
Who's approaching? Oh,
You sure look like a
well, she
mess.
found me.
It's only been one day. How did you end up like...
Surely no one's gonna think a winged Thyron in a hood is like, I don't know, how common are winged Thyrons?
Remiel, why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive. So, how did you manage to end up in such a mess? Alright. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? You'll catch a cold. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right.
Yep.
Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back now would be walking straight into a trap.
So there's a few possibilities. One, like at the end of 3.0, when Dracena got ambushed, I feel like I remember her kind of being surprised at the ambush. So possibility one is that whoever ambushed her actually was able to replace her, like take on her identity, pretend to be her, and then that is the imposter that we encountered here. Possibility two is that that was just a setup for us, the audience. But Dracena, the Dracena that we've encountered actually is that whatever it is. And there is no Dracena specific imposter. It's just that the Sunbringers as a whole, like the Sunbringer splits in general, are fakes. I don't know which one. I don't know if there's been enough info provided.
least I can give you somewhere to sleep. If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes.
What are you gonna do? Carry me? Still days, you let Remiel bring it back to her place at the end of Gang's hideout. What about my equipment? My HDD equipment? Why? Yeah, the way he's just sniffing the ground. Like, what the frick? Why is this so messed up? Why is this... this is so weird. What the heck? Okay.
All right. Sit anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is such a pain to deal with.
Is that part of the airspace patrol, or is this... It's so low poly! Or is that just maybe like shipments or something?
Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The big
Oh,
room
that's
built
sweet.
it for me. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Mr. Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Remiel.
Since when did you become so obedient? That isn't like you at all.
What do you mean? Well, I mean, yeah, what do you expect? Granted, she probably doesn't know, like, really what happened. She just knows she only knows that the alarms are going off. She doesn't know why. Or I don't know. She doesn't know why they're after me, so.
If you really want to show your thanks, here, it's your turn.
Remiel hands over another clean towel as she speaks. My turn to do what?
My turn? To do what?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. There are spots I can't reach on my own. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off. Now it's your turn to return the favor.
All right.
You switch places with Remiel and sit behind her. So this is what a winged Thyron's wings feel like.
You know, Wise.
Oh, what
I've
the heck?
never liked rainy days.
She looks super down all of a sudden too. This is like when you're just sitting down and clutching your legs like you just don't know what to do. It's that kind of pose.
The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
What wings must it feel?
No hair dryer, no wing dryer. Come on, Thyrans are okay. Not I guess some Thyrans are kind of rare, like tiger Thyrans after a certain incident.
Yes, honestly, it's miserable.
But
Such a
no
hassle to
accommodations provided for that.
manage. A hair dryer is useless.
Oh, okay.
Too hot and I start shedding.
Well, that answers that.
Cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this strange smell that I can never wash out. So, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, there are always spots I can't reach. Before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto the
You're a terrible roommate.
my wings
Girl, you're a terrible roommate.
Huh? Wait. Why would you crawl into someone else's bed? Wouldn't that make her upset?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belly did notice me, she was absolutely furious. And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Slowly drying the spots that were still damp.
I haven't actually read Nangong's lore, so I'm not sure.
Wise, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I do not.
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
What about the leader of the Falkenhayn troop?
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, in a sense, it isn't entirely wrong.
If you want to consider, like, willingly participating in that experiment and then it going wrong and then Belly having to die for that, yeah, that could be stretched to dying in the line of duty. Remiel, as the Void Hunter, she disappeared, so it's like Void Hunter Remiel, no longer existed, and it just became, how do I put it? Like, the person with the title disappeared. She dropped the title or something like that. However you want to put it.
After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the karma core inside our weapons.
What? That makes someone a Void Hunter? What? Huh? That would explain the part from one of the 3.0 teasers or whatever, where those Tops meetings people had like some Tops people with yokai, and one of them using yokai had a meeting. That old dude said like the Void Hunters were like just being manipulated or something. Let me find it. Oh boy. I'm using application audio capture even though I have issues with it just cause, so let me see if I can find the video. I'm not going to put it on stream just because that'll take a while, but where was it? Nope, that one shows off the new characters. Where was it? Three-pronged pact. Okay. Is it not? It is this one. Okay, yeah, Void Hunters. They're just lambs who are fooled onto the altar. Now that the creator is back, their messengers will fight to the death to reclaim the authority that was stolen. That has to be referring to the Karma Cores, right? Holy, this is... So that means that implies that the Qingming sword has a karma core, and I mean these weapons like Tailless too and Thamiel, they all seem to like be able to corrupt or have some negative effect to the user somehow. Qingming sword can takes away memories and eventually just consumes you as a whole. Tailless turns you into a berserker, but Miyabi, I mean, Shunguang was able to tame the Qingming sword, or at least stop the side effects for a bit. I don't exactly remember how off the top of my head. Miyabi was able to resist the the Tailless trying to make her go mad. And she's also pretty powerful without even having to use Tailless's powers specifically. The thing with Vike turning into an enchainer, and in that same animated short, Remiel also saying like her mind is she can feel her mind getting corrupted by Thamiel. So again, like I asked yesterday, that begs the question: where do Void Hunter weapons come from? Who or what made them? And why do they have these so-called karma cores in the first place?
The karma core inside the Void Hunter's weapons?
That's right. Remember the enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a karma core, found only within an enchainer. According to RK, a karma core differs from an ordinary ether core.
Okay, what the frick?
It is something made directly by the creator. The creator made the karma cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within hollows, and used them as the cores to create the enchainers of the great hollows. That's the gist of it, at least. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the enchainers. But the karma core itself could not be destroyed.
Okay, so then are you going to tell me why they were put in the weapons?
They wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the karma.
Okay, yeah, okay, that they wanted to harness it. That makes sense on paper, I guess. But like, do the risks, does like the benefits outweigh the risks? Seems like, I don't know. At least we've seen what happens when it fails, when they fail to suppress suppress it or something.
In the end, they found a way to seal the karma core within Porcelloy.
Okay, what
They
the
forged
heck?
the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons.
And the Porcelloy comes from the Flint
from the
family.
creator?
So is it like the Flint family is actually making the Void Hunter weapons? Are they like commissioned or whatever by Arca and Sunbringer or whatever?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, humanity might finally overcome the Hollows once and for all. So, when RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
But then the power consumed Belly, and then she was becoming the new Enchainer.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's plan?
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that
Sunbringer and Sunseeker. This is kind of poetic somehow, but I can't draw anything other than a superficial name reference.
Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of Porcelloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the karma core sealed within our weapons.
They fused you.
Yes, she said, yeah, I'm talking to that little drone that she does have a karma core within her.
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu. Looking back, I can hardly believe I fell for RK's lies so easily.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel
Yes,
Vike...
when she had to kill her Vike.
Yes, Belly and I were the final participants. Or rather, the final test.
So what about the others that came before?
Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight.
So she's saying she went along for the sake of Remiel?
If only I'd realized what she was thinking sooner.
Remiel.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans.
So does that mean, like, I mean, Sunbringer has a pretty strong weapon too. Was it confirmed to be a Void Hunter weapon? What about Arky then? Does he also have a Void Hunter weapon? And I guess, like, for Ishan, actually, she's supposed to be, like, Void Hunter rank, like, she has the abilities of one, but she's not actually considered a Void Hunter. Is that because, like, a lot of the community speculation, or maybe it was stated, but I can't remember, but the general gist of is that, like, she's not actually considered a Void Hunter because she doesn't have the actual feats, even though she has the strength to perform those feats, like, should the need arise. But is that actually the reason, or is it because she doesn't have a Void Hunter weapon and doesn't have, like, a Karma Core to suppress?
Can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new Enchainer.
There was another thing though, that she noted that, we noted that the Bashmu and Gerda, whatever, Blulu, have abnormally low ether activity for, like, high-level ethereal threats, But in the animated short, the guy on the radio did say that Vike's, like, ether activity was kept on increasing, so... The only way I can reason it right now is that it's like it was increasing to thresholds too much for a human, but compared to high-level ethereals, it was still relatively low. I don't know.
As for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Thaumiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half Enchainer. Maybe, deep down, I'm just not ready to give up my life so easily. In the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation.
So this is how she's able to kind of freeze time then, I guess. What were her original abilities?
I didn't fully awaken from the sealed Persena's hollow until about a year ago.
The power of temporal patterns.
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that continue in place. That's an example. The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the Karma Core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on a smaller scale.
Does it cause you to lose your grip on yourself when you do that? When you use that power?
isn't nearly enough to take on those 3 Sunbringers.
Do each of the Sunbringers have a karma core? Do each of the 3 Sunbringers have a karma core within them? Is that how it is?
That's why I had to reclaim Thamiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to...
Maybe I'll fall silent for a moment. She still has her back to you, but somehow you can picture the sadness and loneliness on her face. Just like the expression you're wearing right now.
Never mind. Enough about me. Why am I even telling you all of this? Still, now that I've told you so much...
Okay, now I'm gonna have to tell her what happened, right? White Wing suddenly sweeps in front of you. Ramiel turns to face you wearing the same faintly enigmatic smile as always.
It's your turn.
Huh? My turn again?
Huh? My turn again? For what exactly?
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round of our little Q&A game. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So I went ahead and answered anyway. Now, it's your turn.
I mean, yeah, I don't... Yeah, you just started talking on your own.
I wasn't actually going to ask you anything. You simply started explaining it on your own.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, they don't weigh on you quite as much anymore. Or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started? Let me think.
Music stop? Think back to your days at Helios Academy.
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Belle and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Marcian,
adopted, sure.
the head of High Ambitions Corp. They were exceptional students as well. So,
wait,
it didn't take long for them to become some of the Academy's most talked about students.
In that video that I just went for, where it says a bunch of the people from Tops were saying one of them had said that Void Hunters are lambs fooled onto the altar. I'd have to go through this. I only skimmed through it this time. I did watch the full thing before, today, just now I only skimmed through it. But are any of these guys Marcian actually? High Ambitions Core? Might be.
We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time. And before long, we became close friends. Back then, we all had ambitious plans for the future. Understanding the Hollows. Perhaps even conquering the 6 Great Hollows. In our teacher's words, we were meant to seize the sun called Helios. Later, the 4 of us who ranked at the top became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico. He died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions Corp. The day
They're
after
so
the
alike. They both killed one of their best friends. This is not a laughing matter. Why am I laughing?
The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambition's rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again like that. Belle and I were seriously injured, but we still wanted to go back. Back to the ruins of Helios. To save as many people as we could. We begged Truvia for High Ambition's help. We promised we'd guide them through the Hollows, that we'd do whatever it took. But she turned us down without hesitation. I can't really remember what happened after that. But on that day at Helios, no one made it out alive except Belle and me. Then in Roskalifer, I met Truvia again. We talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt as though
Yeah, she did have a
was talking
very
about someone else's life.
dead, uninterested tone. Like, it was impossible for me to tell if, like, she had moved on, if she was trying to move on, if she was still holding a grudge or what.
I didn't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's or...
Perhaps it was your own. The you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. The one who never managed to forgive themselves. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes, you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah. There won't be another chance. Truvia. She was killed by Dracena. By that thing pretending to be Dracena.
Something pretending to be Dracena.
Music stop again.
Wise, what exactly happened before I found you?
This is probably why Remiel was beeline toward Dracena in the trailer. You tell Remiel everything that happened inside the CCD.
I see. So that means Dracena, the youngest of the Sunbringers.
Okay, so this goes back to it. Do all three Sunbringers have karma cores? And is Dracena, like, actually been fully corrupted or whatever?
No. Judging from the timeline and the outcome, perhaps not yet.
Suddenly a commotion erupts outside. Hurried bangly footsteps and frantic shouting echo through the area.
What's happening outside?
I'm not sure. Let's go find out.
Go back, there's nothing here.
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Is that secret?
How do you know I'm down here? What? What? We've been tracked. She stuck a tracking device on me. Hi? Are you going to let me explain myself? Or are you just gonna take Dracena's or fake Dracena's word for it? Don't interfere with official duties. Frick. Lady Sigrid, please don't come any closer. There's nothing here.
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Mr. Wise.
How do you know, though?
Take him back. Please do not stand in the way of my duty.
Secret. She won't be easy to fool. Wise, hide for now. I'll think of something. Wise? What are you doing?
Am I just gonna go out there and and turn myself in, or what? Sigrid, I'm right here.
Sigrid, there's no need to pressure them. I'm right here.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Mr. Wise.
But are you going to let me explain myself?
What? I'm sorry. I can't go back with you.
You came out on your own, and Lady Remiel too? No, hurry and hide. This person's dangerous.
Well, since Wise has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face-to-face meeting, would it not, Deputy Director of Airspace Patrol? But
then again, the giving me a hearing, letting me explain myself usually doesn't happen at the site of the arrest either. In fact, generally you're supposed to say nothing. You're supposed to explain yourself in court with the presence of a lawyer. Except I don't know if that would work out here. If she brought me back, I'd probably just get offed by Dracena.
Remiel. Now that is an unexpected development. Mr. Wise, Lady Dracena has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened inside the CCD. So please, come back with me. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldrada...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here, You'll be the only
How combat
one
capable
who
is Sigrid,
dies.
actually? We don't have any idea yet. She's the captain, so she has to be pretty strong relative to most other characters, but...
How can you be so sure before you actually try?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. Hardly a saint to begin with. But are you really willing to die like
Alright,
this?
yes, she's gotta make her doubt the Sunbringers.
Without ever learning the truth.
Undermine her faith or whatever in the Sunbringers.
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for riddles.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it, don't you? Then I'll tell you outright. The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
Gerta Blulu can disguise itself? What the frick? Huh? That's a new one. Did they drop? I'm sorry. With how forgetful I am with this stuff and how easily I miss things, I always doubt myself. Did they go through this and I forgot, or is this genuinely like new developments? Oh no. Oh dear. Wait, that means there is hope that Jacina is still actually a cinnamon roll, right? Eh? Or maybe the Jacina that we always knew was actually Gerta Blulu all along.
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid. But you too, Wise? I thought you'd figured it out already.
Where did that come from?
That's quite a leap. I know that definitely wasn't Lady Dracena, but... Gerta Blulu? How is that even possible?
That is quite a story you've come up with, Remiel.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, how dare you slander Lady Dracena, followed by you charging straight at me with your spear. I was quite prepared for that. Or could it be you've suspected all along that
What about the security cams? Are there no security cams inside?
Might not be the real one.
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps? Of course, there was also my trust in Wise, and a little reasoning. According to Wise's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Dracena's office. Then the false Dracena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Wise for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise.
It wasn't a disguise at that point. She already had a she had a mutated arm out.
After that, Sigrid, Dracena ordered you to bring Wise back to the CCD and uncover the truth. Have I got that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sigrid, I understand why you'd find it hard to believe, but...
Anything you can and say will be used against you in a court of law. I don't think it works quite the same here.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Wise's description, I assumed Lady Dracena's karma
Does Sigrid even
core
know what a
had
karma
fallen under
core is?
control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness. Much less
Oh yeah,
retained
Belior,
human
she did retain a little bit. She had lost a lot of control, but she hadn't lost it completely. That's why Remiel used Vike was able to like to barely speak out Remiel's name before she was killed. Also seemed to be distracted by that little music box thing, whatever it was, that little metal bird thing, where like a totally mindless monster or whatever probably wouldn't have been distracted by that.
With that possibility ruled out, and considering Wise's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple enchainer larvae,
Does she actually know what an enchainer is, or a karma core is?
It is entirely possible that either Gerta Blulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially fused with Dracaena.
So this is... Wait. So is she saying that Dracaena was the one who like the Sunbringer splits are the ones with the karma cores, or Gerta Blulu or Bashmu? Because Gerta Blulu and Bashmu are the ones that are described as enchainer larvae. But does that mean they have the karma cores with them? Because the karma cores are like the special ethereal cores directly created by the creator, which would mean that if they are enchainer larvae, then they would presumably have a karma core then, right? But then if the enchainer larvae are the ones with the karma core, how would that allow them to fuse with Dracaena? Wouldn't it be that I'm sorry, I'm confused. Am I thinking about this too much? Am I overthinking this?
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. Good. That saves me a fair
We got to work this out like Phoenix and Edgeworth, right? They're technically on opposite sides of the law. There's a lawyer and a prosecutor, but you got to work together to find out what is the actual truth.
I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely
Okay.
explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today. That would also explain why Gerta Blulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous.
I mean, Gerta Blulu is pretty big
Had
too.
it appeared in Buastrom, it couldn't possibly have gone unnoticed.
Gerta Blulu is probably like the size of a small room, at least, still.
So, either it was Gerta Blulu, or a 3rd enchainer larva we haven't discovered yet. It attacked Lady Dracaena, and it succeeded. Just not completely.
Okay.
Otherwise, there would have been no reason to
This is giving me hope that Dracaena is actually just a genuinely nice person. I'm sorry, I'm a little boring like that, I guess.
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like 2 people fighting over the same controller. Dracena's consciousness and Gerta Blulu's consciousness coexist in the same body, competing for control of both the body and the karma core.
Wait, so actually, do enchainer larvae intrinsically have karma cores with them? It seems like from our explanations here it's saying no, but I can't go back and review the past dialogues at the moment, so...
Judging by the current situation, it seems Gerta Blulu has the upper hand.
That is still nothing more than speculation.
Yeah.
And if Mr. Wise deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that I wasn't lying.
It's all right, Wise. I believe you. And I believe everything you've told me.
So we're gonna fight here while we figure out the truth ourselves.
Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but no one is allowed to lie. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room for us to talk.
She is considering it, otherwise she probably would have just told us to shut up and to stuff it and whatever.
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course. So, interested? There's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The retroflux zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding here.
Oh? And here I thought you would let me go on purpose.
I'm gonna disappear for a moment. Ah, that's some nice water. It's so adorable.
I never expected the airspace patrol surveillance network to
That's what I was wondering. Why is it? It's just an open. It's not even a window. It's straight up like it can't be closed. It's just out there.
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with a whole colony of bamboo either.
But it's like this. It's just there's just a big fat opening that can't be closed. Anyone flying by would surely notice.
I was pretty shocked when I first got here too.
All right, let's save the small talk for later. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gerta Blulu. Or rather, what to do about Dracaena. First of all, the enemy has already taken control of the CCD. That effectively gives it access to Rose Califer's communications network as well. In other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now. If we do, it'll notice us almost immediately.
What about the HUD thing? Because the HUD was special in that it could do inter-hollow communications. But does that, like, where normal networks and whatever couldn't connect?
Lady Dracaena did give orders to keep a close watch on any unusual communication signals within the island.
See? The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof. No offense to horse tyrants, of course.
Go on.
Oh, that go on sounded so done, and she's just like, ugh.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real problem is how to do it quietly. Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused with the Karma Core.
How strong is Sigrid anyway, actually?
If we act rashly, worst case, everyone in Rose Califer ends up witnessing Lady Dracaena turn into an ethereal. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracaena, to Rose Califer, all we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Rose Califer's order and stability.
Why wouldn't I? This is the utopia my friend built with her own hands.
To keep the imposter under control and make sure no one else finds out.
Remiel's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained without drawing any attention. Sneaking back into the CCD again probably won't work. Even if Sigrid helped us and cleared out all the guards, the imposter would notice the moment she did anything out of the ordinary.
Wait a moment. I'm thinking, if Sigrid is actually cooperating with us here, if this is how it ends up being, that moment in the trailer where she's saying like S-class wanted S-rank wanted criminal Remiel, like when she's telling Remiel to surrender, then that would presumably have been part of the plan, right? When she's getting surrounded and with Linvern and whatever. And then I'm pretty sure it was Sigrid holding up Dracena's body when Dracaena looked unconscious. And then in the next scene, we have Pyrois and Remiel getting knocked back and both rushing together forward again to fight whatever it was.
Unless we could somehow lure the imposter out of the CCD and into somewhere isolated. Somewhere no one would notice. Wait.
Luring Dracaena fake back into a singularity leakage and deal with it there.
Remiel, Sigrid, I know how we can deal with the imposter without drawing anyone's attention.
Oh?
Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests in its reception hall.
Okay.
Lady Dracaena is scheduled to host it herself, which means she'll have to appear in person.
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing.
But then we have to get we have to be able to access Dracaena from there. That's kind of what was shown in the trailer. Remiel used her time stop powers and started beelining towards Dracaena.
But, Mr. Wise, with so
There's
many
that
guests
part I
around,
was wondering,
how do
yeah.
you plan to stay unnoticed?
What if a singularity leakage just happened to appear during the banquet? Yep, we're gonna take her into a singularity leakage and deal with it there when everyone because no one else would willingly go into a singularity leakage.
What if a singularity leakage were to appear at the
So that means we
exact
have to
moment
force
the
a singularity
imposter
leakage then.
appears? Or rather, a passage formed by multiple singularity leakages. That's
Or that,
what
we can
was
use the past
transferred
one,
to
huh?
Blastrum in the first place. So naturally, we can use the same method to send it back. And if there are no airspace patrol soldiers near the hollow at the time, then it shouldn't attract any attention, right?
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Mr. Wise. How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD reception hall at that exact time?
Yesterday, Remiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those
Oh,
singularity
did we?
leakages are
Okay,
being
you're
created.
gonna have to explain it to me again.
I think I can make something similar. As long as we keep it under control, nobody at the banquet should be in any danger.
Fighting fire with fire, are we?
Yeah. As long as we have stable hollow observation data to run the calculations. Oh, wait. No. I don't have the HDD with me. And I can't contact Belle or Fairy either.
Is she gonna confiscate it from our room for us?
How am I supposed to get stable hollow observation data?
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong, Wise.
If you are concerned about obtaining stable hollow observation data, while I am not an expert in that field, I should still be able to offer some assistance. There is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process Rosetta data. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned on site and never retrieved.
If the equipment is still operational, we should be able to make use of it. But without data
yes.
calculations, that would probably take... Oh, the Enna Gang's Bangbu.
Yeah, they're basically all data boo.
Most of the Enna Gang's Bangbu used to be CCD data boo. If they're willing to help us.
Don't you remember, Wise? In their
Yeah.
eyes, those three Sunbringers are all imposters.
If we tell them it's for the real Sunbringer, though.
Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, Prophet Boo should be willing to do me this favor. That leaves one final question. How are we supposed to get into Scommel Hollow without tipping off the imposter?
Oop, my eye's itching. Almost simultaneously, you and Remiel turn to look at Sigrid.
Why are you both suddenly looking at me like that?
Oh, nothing. I simply thought a certain airspace patrol deputy director might be able to get us into Scommel Hollow.
Oh, that was such a good one.
At first light tomorrow, I will return here and find a way to get you to Rosewick.
She's so done. She sounds so
I can
done.
also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all the assistance I can offer. And if I discover that everything you have told me is false, I will personally answer for tonight's decision, whatever the cost.
Alright, Sigrid turns to leave, but pauses just before reaching the door.
Before I leave, there is one final matter I would like to confirm with you, Remiel.
Is she gonna ask, did she actually try to assassinate Eldrada?
You once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada.
Oh. Oh.
Why then are you going to such lengths to save Lady Dracaena?
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. They're all gifts Sunbringer left behind for the world. I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be destroyed by
Except you tried to kill one of them.
Who knows where.
Sigrid says nothing more and leaves. After that, you and Remiel spend time explaining everything to Prophet Boo. He wrestles with it for a while, but eventually agrees to your request. It's getting late. Better get some rest while you can. Everything depends on tomorrow. Wings. Oh, Rest on the sofa. Chat with Remy. Ah, right. We're calling her Remy. Wait, she loves arcade games? Couldn't remember. I couldn't remember what she played at Godfinger. After Christ's luck today, I figured sleep wouldn't come easy for you. Doing alright, dear fellow wanted criminal? Not bad, you? Me? Well, I'm clearly used to this situation already, so I'm fine, of course. That's not exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your physical condition. Are you worried about me because I mentioned my chainer transformation? She's so happy. Relax, I'm tougher than you think. I can feel myself slipping slowly and irreversibly toward the abyss of Enchainer, but I'm not about to turn into some monster anytime soon. Get the frick out of here, dumb bot. No one likes you. Boo! Bad boo. Frick off. Thank you. Get the out. Okay. You can rest assured I won't snap and attack you while we're working together. Will using Thaumiel strength worsen your Enchainer transformation? Well, I'd be lying if I said it doesn't. The more I use Thaumiel, the stronger the creator's corruption. But I need that power, so there's no reason for me to hold back. Don't worry, Mr. Worrywart. My companion provided me with some specially made medicine. When the corruption gets too gnarly, I'll hide myself in this little room, use the calming medicine, and ride it out. Just like a week ago. Is it just your perceptiveness coming into play, or are you holding a grudge? But you're not wrong. A week ago, the back-to-back fighting pushed me right to the edge, and I could barely keep the corruption in check. The corruption will show on my skin, and trust me, you don't want to see it. Honestly, I don't want anyone seeing me like that either, all monstrous and ugly. I'd rather die. So, sorry for running. Took a week, but I finally got the symptoms under control. Remy. I'm calling her Remy! Feels like we got way off track. Maybe your brooding vibes are rubbing off on me, Mr. Sourface. Anyway, I'm fine, at least for now. You should get some rest and take better care of yourself. We're counting on you tomorrow. If you really can't sleep, I don't mind giving you my bed. No thanks. I appreciate it, but no thanks. I'm gonna sleep on the sofa. It's such a tiny sofa. It's meant for the bang boo. It's not even cushioned. It's got these two things, but the rest is hard blocks and whatever. Feels like way too much.
Too much happened today. My brain can barely keep up. There's no way I'm making it back to Amber Hall. I guess I'll have to stay here for the night. I hope Bella and the others won't worry. No, of course they will.
That's sleep. Exhaustion soon overtakes you and you fall asleep. You toss and turn all night through a tangle of restless dreams until Sigurd's voice cuts through the haze.
Oh, Sigurd's here so early.
She did say first light.
Look.
Is Remy still here? Nope. She's having the Bangbu run errands for her.
Good morning. I have secured a carriage for the Rosewick area. As promised, I will escort you there.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting newly captured fugitives.
Was that it?
Of course not.
Okay.
I brought this.
She definitely thought about it.
That hesitation was very telling. She really did consider taking us there as prisoners.
So, what's inside?
Costumes and props. They should allow you to accompany me openly into Scommel Hollow.
Wait, are they gonna be Mr. Roar costumes? We're gonna walk with her into there as Mr. Roars? Is that how it is?
I see.
Okay, 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 good. It's not Mr. Roar costumes.
Not a bad idea.
And that's secret for you.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers,
What about her
and
wings?
you in the hollow, this should work. Thank you, Secret.
It wasn't the plan.
Yes.
It was not the original
That is
plan.
the plan. In any case, please hurry and change. Time is short. We must depart as soon as possible.
What are Remy's wings? Before long, the three of you arrive at the port outpost near Buastrom.
Hey, look. What's that?
Oh, it is. What the heck?
Wait a second.
It is Mr. Roars. What the frick? Oh no. These are not what I call airspace patrol out uniforms or whatever.
Is something the matter? Why have you fallen silent? Is the size
No.
incorrect?
It's, not just the size. Though the size is certainly part of the problem. Secret, are you serious? You expect this to fool the airspace patrol soldiers?
We couldn't have brought this up before we left the Retroflux zone.
Yes. I believe it should serve well enough.
Oh my goodness. Chun Chenyu levels of intelligence.
No. No. There's no serving here. The deputy director of the airspace patrol traveling with Mr. Roar. Two Mr. Roars, no less. Is there any...
I've even got like this is like the school uniform sort of aesthetic. Secret's decision, she must have her reasons.
Remiel, calm down.
No, does she? No, don't, no.
In truth, it was already rather late by the time I returned yesterday, and I had no time to prepare. As luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street during yesterday's routine patrol, so I brought it with me.
Oh, that was the one that Remiel discarded, wasn't it? Near Beckford Street.
Beckford Street. Remiel, is this the one you left there the day before yesterday?
Oh? So you are fond of Mr. Roar's Remiel?
Okay. Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with Zenless Zone 03.1's main story, continuing on from yesterday.
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion?
Yeah, where'd you get the second one from?
There are two mascot suits here.
Are you also a fan of Mr. Roar?
Tell me.
She is.
Mine. In any case, once we enter the outpost,
Please
I ask that
don't
we
make
both
this too long.
cooperate
Please
and play
make
your
this
parts as Mr.
short.
Roar properly. Do
It's
not do anything
it's
that would
funny,
reveal
but the
your
secondhand
identities.
embarrassment is unbearable. I'm sorry. Here are.
Understood, Deputy Director Secret. From now on, we're the Roar twins.
You seem rather pleased with yourself.
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar says must end with
I'm face palming so hard at this.
Understood, Deputy
Please tell me we're just.
Director.
Please don't make an actual cutscene or dialogue scene with this. Let's just go through it, please.
very well. Since you are both prepared,
And no one's
move out.
like throughout this whole dialogue, no one's noticing and whatever. Oh. Okay.
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Looked to me like you were enjoying yourself last time.
Oh.
You two,
Okay.
do not forget to add "roar" to the end of your sentences.
Oh yeah, she's definitely a fan with the way she's acting like that. Oh no, no! I can't bear to see it. No. this? This is gonna be so awkward. No, there's a guard right there. No. Make it quick. Please. Please. Make it quick.
Lady Sigrid. Up and about early as always, huh? They are?
You know, what if I just muted my headphones real quick? So, whatever. Oh dear.
Mr. Roar,
No. 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 This is so bad. Ah, I'm in pain.
I know it's Mr. Roar, but, why plural?
There's two. I'm taking off my headphones. I'm just gonna read it. I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm just gonna read it.
obviously, Mr. Roar has a disappointment.
And as soon as the mouth stops moving, then I'll click. That way I know that they've stopped talking.
Since when did that become part of his backstory? Never heard of that before.
Did you really
Oh
think
boy.
Rose Caliver's massive pancake demand could be handled by us? Mr. Roars, please tell my subordinate the truth.
I'm the Mr. Roar on odd day shifts. Roar.
I,
I'm just trying Sundays. Roar.
I'm the Mr. Roar who works
Wait,
on Mondays, Wednesdays,
I can't.
Fridays, and
I have to
Sundays.
put my headphones on for this. Frick. Fine.
I'm the Mr. Roar for the Tuesday, Thursday, and
Please tell me this is it. Please tell me this is it. Please tell me there's no more.
That signature catchphrase. Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Roar.
Alright, taking the headphones back off.
No, that's not the point here. Lady Sigrid, why have you brought Mr. Roars out here?
Classified stuff.
Pancakes?
No, no. This is so bad. I'm sorry. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. You hate waffles?
Huh. Pancakes.
Yes. Yes.
Is that...
Oh, he's getting suspicious.
oh no, he's definitely suspicious. And why pancakes? Who would bring Mr. Roar into the hollow just for pancakes?
I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd disguise plan.
I get it.
Okay, tell me. Please tell me he's actually just being super stupid.
The pancake ingredients.
Cool.
lost in the
Sure.
hollow, weren't
Yes,
they?
we'll go with that.
That's why you rushed two Mr. Roars in to help search for them. I understand completely. Rose Califer needs pancakes just as much as Airspace Patrol needs.
Don't you love it when the lower ranking guys are too. You said it, not me. You came up with that reasoning. I'm just going along with it.
What is this guy even talking about? How did he get
We'll go with
pancakes to
it.
that?
Just roll with it. Just roll with it.
Affirmative. That is correct.
No, that is definitely not what you meant. That pause was way too obvious.
Oh, I understand everything now. Lady Sigrid,
Okay.
please, wait a moment. I'll let you and the two Mr. Roars through right away.
Tell me this is it.
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore. Rawr!
Agreed. My head hurts too. I'm starting to think a second brain might be necessary. Rawr.
The route is ready. Depart whenever you are prepared.
Okay. Thank you. It's over. Never mind. Frick. Lady Sigrid, we're ready. We can let you and the two of Mr. Roars through whenever you give the word. Let's go. Oh goodness, that was so painful. Thank goodness it's finally over. Oh my goodness. Together, the three of you enter the Skalma Hall after a long journey. Finally reach your destination, Rosewick. Oh boy, it's warm. Thanks, Summer.
All right. From here on, there is no need to worry about being spotted by my subordinates. There are no scheduled patrols in Rosewick today. What are you two doing?
We don't want the costumes.
Finally got this headpiece off. I was beginning to wonder how much longer I could last in there.
We can't operate in the costumes anyway.
I told you, this costume is way too tight and stuffy. Getting stuck in it the other day was definitely not my fault.
Oh,
It's not very polite to stare, Miss Deputy Director. Or is there something on your face?
no, nothing like that. I merely thought you seemed somewhat more lively than I had expected. You are quite different from the Remiel described in the records of the first generation Void Hunters.
Let me guess. In those records, we all come across as rather stern and proper, don't we? Well, I suppose that can't be helped. We were Void Hunters, after all. We had to look the part, especially the sort of Void Hunter people expected to see. The head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat.
Wait, really?
Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. And Joyous spends every other day nursing a headache. You wouldn't expect
Alright,
to make
he
it into
drinks
the
a
official
lot.
records, would you?
Indeed.
But that was who they really were. Nothing like the people described in those records.
Wait, so Swordmaster is like Zoro then? Just getting lost at it? Okay. What about you, Remiel?
What about you, Remiel? What's the real you like?
The real me? Isn't she standing right in front of you already?
You know it. That's about what I expected.
Oh my, then we really are in sync.
Okay.
But let's save the gossip for later, shall we? Don't forget why we came here.
Yes. The central district of Rosewick is just ahead. The device we are looking for should be there.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Oh. Oh, give me the box! Cool.
Let us pass through this tunnel first. Rosewick should be just ahead.
Okay.
So this is Rosewick.
What a spectacle.
Rosewick. I never imagined this place would end up like this.
You've been here before?
Yes. Back when there was still only one Sunbringer, over 100 years ago.
Okay, yeah. That it just genuinely feels like Sunbringer, like OG Sunbringer design was redesigned, which I'm not a fan of.
That enormous building in the distance is called Meridian Hall. It was once a research facility personally overseen by Sunbringer. And the main focus of that research was to work with Joyous and the others to verify whether the Rosetta Data computational model was viable. But as for how this place ended up in the Hollow, that I don't know. Of course, the Research Institute back then didn't look like this. At the very least, it wasn't so twisted.
After all that happened, does the equipment inside still work?
It should be fine. Many of the facilities inside Meridian Hall were made of porcelain, so they should be pretty ether resistant. As for the spatial structure, we'll have to rely on the back door that Sunbringer left behind.
Back door?
You'll see when we get there.
Alright, so we'll see. Grid's gonna find out that we have a thing called Pyrois, I guess.
Mr. Wise? Did you ride along the tracks like
Oh,
this
wait, is she
last
getting
time or
motion
so?
sickness or something?
Sorry, secret.
Ah, frick, it cut off.
What is that glowing over there?
Well now, I never expected it would still be right where I left it.
Oh. Fourth hit or X special. She's not. Okay.
Looks like the nearby ethereals spotted us. They are starting to gather.
Call me anytime you need my help.
Split! There is no need. This is barely even a warning.
I don't know how to use this character. I don't know how to use this character either. What's her ult look like? Okay, it's a bit lacking in the animation, I feel like.
Will not get away.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dealt with, for now.
Pyros is the only one of these that I know how to use at the
Let's
moment.
go see what that object is.
Key component. Okay.
This object bears a strong resemblance to certain devices within the CCD.
Yes, both are Sunbringer's creations after all. I'm surprised this key hasn't been affected by the spatial distortions. It remains intact. Guess we're pretty lucky.
Remy, what's this?
It's the key to Meridian Hall, the back door that Sunbringer left.
Okay.
This is a key, you say? But where is the door?
For that, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Sunbringer herself.
Okay, let's just move on with the objective. Key sensor slot.
Aside from Meridian Hall, most of the buildings here were residences and other facilities prepared for the researchers who worked here. In other words, even if they were swallowed by the Hollow, it wouldn't matter. There was nothing important inside them to begin with.
Wait, what?
But Meridian Hall is different. The prototype used to verify Rosetta data is stored inside. Sunbringer, she always believed these instruments might still serve a purpose someday. So she designed a dedicated emergency restoration system for the entirety of Meridian Hall. That's the back door I mentioned. Once activated, it will rapidly restore the space both inside and outside to the default state recorded when the device was configured, allowing people to enter in.
What's the purpose? I'm sorry. So what are we waiting for?
Hold your horses there, my impatient friend.
She's right here.
First. There's actually two parts to this key, and we need both to enter. Back then, Sunbringer gave each of us Void Hunters a copy of the key, just in case the unexpected happened. But, you know me. I thought it was quite troublesome, so, well, I simply had both pieces of
And she forgot. Oh, we have to go looking for it.
I mean, people hide spare keys under doormats or in flower pots all the time, right?
Sure, so this is what you're undoing.
At least it worked out, right? If I had taken it with me back then, we'd be at a loss now. As for the other part of the key, if memory serves, I hid it somewhere rather high up. I think.
You think? That is way too big.
It was over 100 years ago. Surely it's natural for me to have forgotten.
This feels suspicious. You didn't just toss it somewhere, did you?
You sure are sharp. But careful there, Detective Wise. Or someone may just turn you into a static background asset with all RGB values set to
What?
255.
What would turning me just into a blank white screen do?
You two, let us cut the chatter. Since this part is still here, it stands to reason that the nearby spatial structure has not changed too drastically. Let us check the high ground nearby first. Perhaps we will find other clues.
Okay, but before that, let's put this part of the key into the device.
I mean, it's cool, but like, why though? Of course, Pyro's staying like that.
So only about that much of it was restored.
This way. It seems there is a path leading higher up.
Right. Let's take a look.
Did the store finally open? Nope.
Build the blade with me. Fired up.
Stride for stride.
Let me play the final notes of
No, okay, I have to wait. Otherwise, the quick assisting. Can I like? Dang it! Doesn't let me use my Pyrolis. What the?
What was that sound? Enemies?
That's Sunbringer.
Bringer? But how?
It's not so unusual. Hollows are full of echoes of the past.
A voice with no visible source. That isn't common, is it?
Let's take a look around here.
I see it. The other half of the key is over there.
Okay.
See?
I should be able to unlock
Oh,
this
frick.
path if I hack the robot.
Cut off the dialogue again for.
I did not realize you were capable of such things.
I've dealt with all sorts of things on the islands, but anyway, this isn't all that difficult.
Well, what about the other?
Problem solved. Let's keep moving.
What? Bruh. Okay. I would have to get a new one. Whatever, let's just keep going then. Wait, no. If I just walk over, does it work? It does. Open sesame.
Seems we'll need to find another way around.
I seem to remember a very beautiful spot. You can see the entire Meridian Hall from this height.
Alright, give me the full map, thank you. Oh, we got Z fighting. Perhaps.
My spear stands ready.
Oh. Okay. Does it go down when she's off field? No.
If we hack the drone, the path should open.
I never really understand like why do I have to click this multiple times? It doesn't seem like it seems like I get like unlimited charge, so I don't know. It's not like I have to transfer charge or anything, as far as I can tell.
We're almost at the target.
Is that Archie? Is that Remiel?
I truly do miss who I used to be.
Okay.
The ethereals in this area are gathering again.
Just me? Or do the ethereals seem interested in the Meridian Hall key too?
Perhaps that's just because it sparkles.
Tactical deployment.
Ma, go and take the key. You've been left here all this time. Poor thing. Now, I'll take you to fulfill your purpose.
The beginning of a miracle. Or is that a miracle celebration?
I know. A moment like this does call for celebration. Just as it did back then.
Remiel, that voice.
Remiel, that voice. Is that...
Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Belly. All right, we have the key. Let's head back. Goodbye, my old friends.
Today's success. Oh. Wasn't that in the trailer without the distortion effect?
The echoes in the hollow. They really know how to remember.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, that's the full dialogue. No, it's bigger. Okay. Okay, but like, why though?
The Meridian Hall has been fully restored.
Well,
Were those weird flashing gaps, like where the hole's like it's actually supposed to be open for you to walk through?
So this is where the Rosetta data was born.
Hey, we're back to the TV screens.
The space here is still shifting. The entire building should have returned to its original state by now. Should it not?
yeah, perhaps there's a delay. The device is over 100 years old after all. A little instability is to be expected, I suppose.
Oh boy, is that gonna be a problem?
Environmental changes won't affect our exploration much.
Back to the analog TVs, the CRTs.
Let us keep moving forward.
What's this? Central Computing Department. Okay. That's the same thing.
Why are there ethereals here as well? If you aren't paying rent, I'm afraid I must ask you to move on.
Even the force trembles. Shatter! Indomitable! The space was hidden. No wonder so many ethereals gathered here.
Is this the last one? I was expecting something a little tougher.
Yeah, it feels like there's kind of a lack of impact on that one. Wait, did hers include impact frames in like the old animation itself? Sort of the cutscene part, mini cutscene part.
There it is, the device we're after. Let's go, Wise.
We didn't even explore the building.
Only you can do.
Process the data, huh?
This is the prototype they used to verify Rosetta data.
The equipment was not damaged in that fight, was it?
It looks intact on the outside. It's a prototype, but the modules aren't that different from modern systems. I think it should be fine.
This is it. Prototype boot up.
This is it.
Alright, so but we have to get pull out the data and then bring it to the data booze.
We did it!
Seeing these screens light up again after all this time feels strange. Well, can you work with it? Anything unclear?
Surprisingly easy to use. The system feels a lot like the HUD.
No issues so far. If anything,
I mean, it's probably a precursor to the HUD, right? It resulted in the HUD.
Remarkably similar to the HDD. Next, I'll connect to Profit Bureau.
Oh, okay.
We'll act as
Okay,
a
sure.
relay node and mask our Rosetta data request as normal traffic. To minimize exposure, we'll only pull essential data from the CCD and handle the rest locally. I only managed to install the essential modules on Profit Bureau, and with most of the bandwidth reserved for Rosetta data transmission, the connection may be a little rough.
You establish the connection to the outside of the hollow. Lady Rem, Master Proxy.
Oh, that's Griff. Looks like it worked.
I'm assisting Profit Boo. We can go now or something.
Need anything from us, Wise?
Thanks, but not right now.
Thanks, but not right now. I've got this.
Understood. We will keep watch for any ethereals and keep the area secure.
Link bandwidth stable. Traffic disguise deployed. Target side response seems normal.
Music is kind of anticipatory, heroic.
Starting designated path prediction calculations.
As expected of a hollow specialist, the aura is completely different. Watching him, it
Oh,
truly
never mind. It's
occurred to
doing
me that
the
Rosetta
old
data was born here.
old something is about to happen-ish sort of thing, like bad or something. I don't know.
Yes,
Kind of.
exactly.
Link bandwidth stable. Verification unit synchronization
Sunbringer.
complete. Professor, can you hear me?
Wouldn't it have made more
Can we
sense if
begin
it was
with data
joyous here?
extraction?
Huh. Okay.
Everyone, I believe I must now inform you of a major situation.
Yeah, original Sunbringer. They got rid of her star eyes, her star pupils. Dang it, why?
What? The theoretical verification of Rosetta data is complete. It was a result.
Oh, it's the rest of Void Hunters too. Remiel, Swordmaster, frick, the Vike. I'm assuming this is Falkenhayn leader.
Oh, is that how one delivers good
She's
news?
all ears.
You nearly gave me a heart attack.
She's all ears. They're even bigger than Miyabi's.
I believe this is due to Miss Sunbringer practicing the composure training I recommended.
Okay, even Swordmaster has these weird trainings. The voice also sounds quite similar. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same voice actress, just using a slightly different tone.
How many more people do you intend to torment with your family's strange tradition?
Okay, it's just part of the family tradition then, doing these weird trainings.
So loud.
Oh, is that joyous? This is joyous, right? Yeah, it
That's
is.
quite the commotion. I take it the experiment was a success?
Yes, very much so. It would have been even more successful if the core technology provider had simply stayed asleep.
A little nap earns me that much grief. I was merely showing full confidence in my colleagues' professional competence.
Okay.
Besides, today's success is only the first step toward taking back the world.
All right, all right. At a time like this, why not be honest and express a little joy? Even if the Rosetta data is only the beginning, it is still the beginning of a miracle. Let us celebrate properly, shall we? And Professor Arke, don't even think about skipping.
Where is he? Is he here?
Then, let's throw a party, like the one Mayflower treated us to last time.
Mayflower. It is a surname, but there's no way a mayor would be succeeded by heirs, right? Are they not elected? Hold on. It's either it's the same Mayflower, which means something is definitely up with that guy, or for some reason the mayors go down by what is it, first of kin or whatever, by heirs rather than being elected.
Don't tell me you're planning to drink until the next morning again.
The professor will throw him out, just like last time.
Then let us hold a ball with soft drinks only.
Hey, you people.
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only a matter of time. As long as our companions were by our side, there was nothing we couldn't do. We could even go anywhere. In the end, none of us reached the promised destination.
Oh boy, time passes.
Finally. That should take care of it.
Mr. Wise, how did it go?
Everything went smoothly. Now all that's left is to use this data to...
She's reminiscing.
Ramiel, is something wrong?
No,
Oops.
I'm all right. I simply, wanted a little more time to look around. This place brings back memories of some old friends.
You sure you're okay?
Are you sure you're okay, Ramiel?
I'm perfectly fine, really. Now that the
Alright,
calculations are
so
done,
the
let's
pretense
go back.
was that we were going to retrieve lost ingredients, right? Are we gonna have to procure them
If
to
we
pretend
stay
like
much
it was
longer,
actually what
we'll
we're
miss
doing?
tonight's banquet.
You successfully upload the complete path data to Profit Boot. Afterward, you change back into the Mr. War costume and return together to the Inner Gang's hideout. Alright. Thank you. We're skipping. We're just bypassing more humiliation. Back at the hideout, you immediately head to Remy's room to start crafting and calibrating small devices for triggering singularity leakages. After an intense grind, you manage to put together enough of them just before the welcome banquet. While collaborating the devices, Remy and Sigrid quietly slipped out, then slipped back in just as quietly sometime later. Though you were curious what they said, you need to focus in a hurry to make sure your plan goes smooth. Smooth? Smoothly.
This should be everything. Here, Sigrid. You got my instructions earlier, right?
Yes, Mr. Wise. I simply need to place these devices at your designated locations, correct?
Yeah. Once the imposter appears, I'll activate the devices and create a small singularity leakage at the venue.
Meanwhile, I'll use Thaumiel's power to immobilize both
that's how it was in the
and
trailer.
everyone at the venue. Then, before it has time to react, I'll drag it through the leakage and into the hollow. Finally, we subdue it and rescue Dracaena.
Very well. Understood. I will do everything in my power to help you enter the venue unnoticed. However, if the worst case scenario occurs, if In the end, our conclusions are proven wrong.
She's gonna have to
By Mr. Wise.
arrest us.
Then the banquet will become the place where you arrest both the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Andreda and the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Dracena.
Yep.
I imagine Wise would have no objections to that, would you?
No, I promise.
Then, may none of us betray the trust we have placed in each other.
I have a feeling something's gonna go wrong. I don't know. It's just somehow.
Today, so you two can stay there until the banquet.
There's that part of the trailer where it says like Sigrid is going to arrest Remiel, so something's gonna go wrong, and like Pyros is defending her, so it's like. I was initially under the impression that that part where in the trailer where Sigrid's saying that she's going to have to arrest them was all part of the pretense, but now I feel like something is actually going to go wrong. Maybe we got a detail incorrect or something. It's just not going to go to plan.
When the music begins, that signals the start of the banquet. The guests will share the first dance. Once that happens, you can head directly above the hall and prepare to act.
Got it.
Let's go. Oh yeah, there's also that scene where we're dancing on the ceiling, on the rooftop. We're just waltzing in just like that.
We are here. Next, I will head in and set up the device. There are surveillance cameras above the hall. Wise, you can connect to them from your end and confirm the situation.
Got it.
All right then. Please stay here and keep yourselves hidden. I will take my leave now.
Let's use the camera to check on Sigrid.
Ball, huh? Didn't expect it to be a ball at a ball of all places. Something wrong with the ball? Nothing, that's just quite the coincidence. Reminds me of old memories. She did dance with Belly! Back in the day, I mean way back, I actually loved to dance. I think I caught a glimpse of it in your memories. Yeah, none of the others are really into dancing or anything like that. But every time I end up dragging someone down with me. Spinning and moving to the music on a dance floor, it's rather freeing, don't you think? Of course, that was ages ago.
This is a pretty good spot. I'm in. Oh no, a soldier's coming this way. What's going on?
Can you two hear me fine? All devices are in position. Mr. Wise, you have the exact locations in sight, yes?
Yes, I see them. But what happened just now?
Ah, you mean the soldier who came to speak to me. He asked me what was inside, and I said, this was specially prepared for Lady Dracena. He then said, oh, I see. A heart-to-heart over dessert. On the floor, no doubt. I can hardly wait.
What?
Can't believe I've grown used to the strange things that happen.
Okay.
The welcome banquet is about to begin, so I must take my leave now. I wish you two luck.
Honored guests who have traveled all this way from the surface of New Eridu, welcome to Rose Caleb.
Oh, it's starting. Come on. We should make our way up, too.
All right, I'll take the side fire escape.
Why go through all that trouble?
Whoa, wait!
Oh, she's carrying us up so we can dance on the rooftop.
Follow the music and dance with our partners. May we all have a wonderful evening.
Everyone down there is dancing. Once the music ends, Greta Blulu will show up. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Remiel, stay down.
I mean, I'm standing up too.
Sees you.
Why would they? On such a beautiful night with lovely music, surely everyone's eyes are on their dance partner. And you? You were so calm a moment ago. Why so nervous now, Mr. Honor Student?
No matter how we frame it, what we're about to do could be considered an assassination.
To the unsuspecting crowd below, we must look like a pair of unforgivable criminals. Relax. I've witnessed spectacles far grander than this. Oh, right. The music won't end for a while yet. So, to settle those nerves, shall we share a dance of our own?
Huh? Dancing? Right here? Right now? Is this really the time for that?
You're already my partner in crime. It's a little late to worry about propriety.
For the record, I've never really danced before. If I step on your foot, please don't blame me.
Oh, here we go.
You know, Wise. I've actually been keeping something from you. And you're definitely gonna be mad once you know the truth. But what can you do when your partner turns out to be a liar?
Everyone stay right where you are. After you, Lady Christina.
Okay. Time to go. Freezing him too. She's gonna do it herself.
I'm sorry, Wise. As this dance draws to a close, it's time for us to say goodbye.
She's gonna do it herself.
Wise, you almost made me forget that I no longer belong to this era. I almost forgot.
She doesn't have any friends or family or anything.
There's still a place for her to go back to.
She's willing to sacrifice herself because she doesn't have anyone to go, anyone or anywhere to go back to. But Wise still does.
You're forcing the Enchainer transformation. Then bring it on.
Ramiel,
Nope.
I won't let you shoulder this burden alone.
It was already hinted at the end of 2.8 that we were able to resist it somehow. I'm pretty sure.
Ramiel, if you ever freeze me with those feathers again, I'm plucking you like a chicken.
Behold, a man, according to Diogenes, plucked chicken. But yeah, that's so beautifully tragic, actually. She's from a bygone age, doesn't have anyone to go back to, like original Sunbringer is gone, doesn't have anywhere to go back to. But Faithin still does, so yeah, she's willing. She just wants to end this alone, and I think like she also just wants to. She is willing to die to solve this issue without catching Faithin up in this.
Wise, why are you here? Didn't I?
You're the one who said we were partners in crime. Who leaves their partner behind like that?
Sorry.
Save the apologies for later.
You can apologize after this is over.
But yeah, I think at the end of 2.8, where it showed like she was, or no, it wasn't quite the end, but somewhere in 2.8 where she like, we encountered, it was near then, when we encountered Romuald and defeated him and were about to take the Porcelloy Wumbo, she put the feathers on us, but it seemed like we were able to resist it, or at least get out of the effect sooner. Like, our eyes were able to move a bit, or something like that.
What just happened? And What's that huge ether glow over there?
Oops. Fair.
That's Gertablulu's cocoon.
Oh, Cage.
Since we ruined its plans, it's trying to absorb nearby ether to make up for the energy deficit and force its fusion with the Karma Core. And completely devour Dracaena. I can't be certain how much longer she can hold on.
Is there any way to stop it?
Is there any way to
We
stop
just
it?
have to defeat Gertablulu.
Do you see those new ether growths nearby? Gertablulu created them. They're basically doing the equivalent of a blood transfusion, gathering ether from the air and feeding it into the rapidly growing cocoon. In other words, if we cut off those growths, we can stop the cocoon from growing any further.
Are there any main arteries among those blood vessels?
Are there any main arteries among those blood vessels?
Sharp as ever. Good. I found 2 in total. Sever them both, and the energy supply across this entire area will fail. Then we can destroy the cocoon. Now that player 2 has joined the game, let's get ready to clear the stage at double speed.
Alright. Oh, okay.
The space here is unstable. Watch your step.
I'll watch the tracks. Wait for me at the end.
Why? The cocoon's doing something.
That's a cool shot.
The cocoon is sending out blasts at intervals.
When they explode, get to the nearest cover immediately.
I'm gonna vibe to this music for a moment. Ooh, that. I can't do it. That sound. Oh, that's just the audio cocoon for the cocoon pulses. We got the Skamal Hall of vocal theme vocals right here. I can't quite remember.
That's it. That's the first artery. The frequency of the blast is increasing. I need to...
This may get a little
Oh,
loud.
frick.
Be careful.
Cut off the dialogue.
Its activity level is still climbing.
Don't panic. Whatever happens, stay clear of the blast.
Nope.
Understood.
Wait. Let her finish the
More
dialogue
things on
first.
your side.
I've seen plenty worse than this. No need to worry about me.
Wait, did I just disappear? Battlefield photo guide? Wait, what? Does it push me off or do I just disappear from render? I just disappear, okay. Oops. Ran a little bit too fast. Or didn't stop in time.
The target growth is just ahead. I'll leave it to you, guys. This route looks safer. Go this way.
Remiel, how's the cocoon looking?
Nope.
Seems to be even more active than before. What a nuisance. Rest for a moment. Then we'll push through in one go.
Be careful. Keep clear of the blast zone.
I'm fine. I've made it through worse than this.
No, we haven't actually seen any of the past, most of the past Void Hunter feats, actually. We've seen her fight Eldrada or original Sunbringer 2, and we've seen her fight Vike. Sort of. Part of it.
Blast is going stronger again.
Okay. Tempo change. A little bit. Because it's a slightly different theme. Oh, this sounds more ominous.
Wise, take the tracks to the next target.
Not good.
I'll think of something.
Using the rail car as cover. I'm impressed.
And it doesn't get, the rail car itself doesn't get blocked or anything.
Destroy it, and the cocoon's growth should stop completely. I'll clear a path for you. Go!
Ooh, what is this shift? I'm gonna have to find a full soundtrack of this. Finding purposes probably have it included. Oh, it's pulsing again. Bring back those vocals again. Yeah, this is basically like oh, whoops. A remix of the Skamal Hollow theme.
The stronger its reaction becomes.
That only proves you've got it cornered. Move in during the gap between explosions. Ready to punch right through it.
GT.
Match my rhythm. Now.
Okay.
Don't let your guard down.
We still have to fight Gerda Blulu. No, there's no way, right? We still have those other scenes. But it speaks! Oh, there it is from the trailer. Alright, here's a Gerda Blulu remix. But no, we still have the scene where Sigurd's holding Jacina and arresting us, huh? So yeah, I guess I don't know. Things don't end up quite as planned. I got one
I had no idea ethereals could be so popular. Then let those be your final words in this world.
I swap in Remiel,
Devoured
yeah.
half of itself just to keep fighting.
Okay.
Is this how a beast born from the hollow thinks?
Sight. Let's put it out of its misery.
The line shall be drawn by me. Don't get scorched by the light.
Rose.
Unwounded rascal. Try not to move.
Oh, where's my total eyes? I didn't do it in time. Does it still do the double parry thing? Doesn't seem like it.
The wind scatters the cast, and you're next.
Wait, I can do this one then.
Almost there. Bones its cord.
Hang in there. Follow my lead.
It's going so fast. Well, there it is.
Wise, you should take a breather.
She's gonna go. Oh
Now
boy.
then, it's finally time to get serious.
I'm screaming, shouting after her. I'm counting on you. Okay, okay, okay.
Remy, capture it alive and save Dracena from inside the core.
It's been a long time since I fought in the skies, but this is my domain. Show me what else you have. Gerda Lulu!
Am I supposed to spam left click or hold it?
Charging up. Get ready for a range attack.
Oh? You wish to test your firepower against mine? Vanishing on me, are you? Hoping to catch me off
Okay, so is it just a bunch of QTs then? Oh,
guard. Always attacking from behind. Can't you face me head on? Unfortunately for you, I don't leave openings. Bringing down the pillars to block my path again. Out of
okay, I
my
guess I'm
way.
supposed to spam it. I'm barely moving.
Its core is nearly exposed.
Oh, here's the vocal theme. The vocal part.
Check it, monster. I hope you enjoy the dance of death.
Ballet Twins? Oh, I'm supposed to spam it. Is she gonna try and fuse with, like, Remiel, actually, in the end?
Dracena is inside its core.
I'll handle this.
Can you? Oh. Okay.
She's still alive, but fading quickly.
I'll stabilize her ether activity.
Oh. What? Whoa. It's Bashmu. None of us noticed. Oh. Is it gonna fuse with Gerda Lulu? Or it's getting out of here? None of us heard that?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Forget chasing that big one. Saving Dracaena is what matters now. We still need to see this little act through to the end, don't we?
Suspect's location confirmed. All units, combat readiness level 1.
It took too long. Sigrid couldn't.
Criminal Remiel Dan.
Oh, was.
Do well not to resist
Why did I think it was Sigrid saying that? The voice is clearly different. I'm stupid.
Isn't she supposed to be in Virium?
I guess we took too long, so Sigrid couldn't keep up the thing.
Situation yet, but I need to explain this to her.
You there, unfamiliar face. I do not know your identity. But if you have nothing to do with this, do not act rashly.
Maybe Sigrid felt like she had
Our
to.
first
She was
priority is
forced.
to ensure Lady Dracena's safety and arrest the criminal who attempted to take her life. If you understand your position, remain silent and do not
I
interfere
guess
with our
Sigrid
official
was
duties.
probably like couldn't keep up the act any longer, whatever.
Is
Oh.
she signaling me not to interfere? Why would she do that? What happened while I was out?
Because she said if it came down to it, she would have to arrest both of
Hand
us.
over Dracaena beside you. Do not try anything foolish.
You mean this little one? I was beginning to tire of her anyway. Take her back. She's still breathing. Whether she survives is up to you.
Remiel, why does it feel like you expected this? What exactly are you trying to pull?
I thought this little one's disappearance would throw you all into chaos. I didn't expect you to catch up so quickly. How dull. Time to bring this game to a close.
The former Void Hunter Remiel Dan. I never imagined a legendary figure like her could still be alive. But why? Why would she be the one to attempt to assassinate Lady Sunbreak?
If Lady Linvern had not rushed back from Virium in time, who knows what would have.
Lady Linvern went out of her way to bring us here, so that we might witness the legendary Void Hunter's arrest alongside the soldiers. Quite a sight.
Oh boy.
However, as a TOPS member, I am far more concerned with the truth behind another assault.
Mr. Owen, I know what you mean, but I believe the answer lies with the very same person. Answer me, Remiel. Was it you who abducted Dracaena at the welcome banquet and left her gravely injured?
We can't just reveal that she was partially taken over, by the whatever.
Center and attempted to murder Truvia, High Ambitions Corp's lead researcher.
Attempted. Okay, she's still alive.
That was me.
What? You? Why?
She's still alive. Okay.
Wait, that's not what happened. The one who hurt Truvia was... Right. Without seeing it firsthand, no one would believe Lady Dracaena was nearly devoured and assimilated by Gerta Blulu. Remiel, don't tell me this was all for...
I did not expect you to admit it so readily. You understand what your actions mean, do you not?
Of all times, now is when I've reached my limit. What a pain. It's not over yet.
Remiel, do not attempt to resist.
No, I won't resist. I'll simply vanish right before your eyes in an instant.
She gonna try to pull the thing again? The feather thing? Wait.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm done being a spectator.
No, we're making our own choices.
Performance of yours. You wouldn't mind one more joining in, would you?
Okay, we
I
are...
want to share the stage with someone like me.
Let's finish this act together.
What are you trying to do?
Rescuing my partner in crime. Until we meet again.
Nice one.
Lady Linford, send someone after them quickly!
Well, Sigrid should have a pretty good idea of what's up. Dracaena, whenever she wakes up, unless like she doesn't remember anything, she should explain what's going on. For the weekend, Remiel, until you flee to a hidden corner somewhere in Buashram. Are we back in Retroflux Zone? Because only Sigrid knows, unless she told the others.
Look away.
Yeah,
It's okay now. Ramiel.
those are the marks from whatever.
Don't look at me.
From overusing the power,
Okay.
right?
I promise. I won't look.
Thank you.
So, why didn't you tell me sooner about your plan with Secret and Lady Linvern?
I still don't quite understand what she actually wanted.
You and I are different. You still have somewhere
She wanted to
return
just die, I guess?
But
Yeah.
I do not. The era I knew, the people I loved, those memories, they're all long gone. So, I can't drag you into this.
You really are impossibly headstrong, Ramiel. You're the one who called me your partner in crime. You're the one who held me together on that rainy night. And now you're leaving me behind? Did you forget you're over 100 years old already? How long are you going to keep acting like a cranky child? I get it. Sometimes, someone has to step up and do what must be done. What happened to Tresina and to Truvia? Someone has to answer for all of it.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden all alone.
She was gonna...
Didn't you call me your partner in crime?
She was intending to take the blame for all the incidents to protect this idea of a paradise that everyone has. But I don't quite understand what she was intending to have happen to herself.
What kind of friend does that?
He's calling them friends. I don't think he's referred to himself as a friend like that before.
Can't you tell I'm really mad right now?
I can hear it, Wise. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that, my dear partner in crime.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I think I'll return to my refuge and rest for a while.
Yeah. Well, unless Sigrid told the others, only Sigrid should know.
Chainer transformation seems stable for now. There shouldn't be any major issues. As for what comes next, I'll leave that to Linvern and Secret. I'm a little tired.
Then I'm going with you.
There's no need for that. I can walk on my own now. I know what you're thinking. I can't let Ramiel out of my sight again, or who knows what outrageous thing she'll do on her own, right? I promise, this time I won't go anywhere. Really, I only want to rest by myself for a while. Once I've recovered a little more, I'll come see you again. I promise.
Before you can answer, you hear the sound of wings beating behind you. You two will see each other again, right? Back at Amber Hall, you explain in detail to Belle and the others what happened. Okay, so I guess, with that, if that was like Remiel's plan all along, if Linvern at least knew what was going on, kind of. Linvern knew at least what was going on, then at least she wouldn't, since no one else knows besides the Sunbringer, Sigrid, and, you know, anyone else involved in the plan, then no one else knows that Wise and Pyrois are, you know, from the same whatever source. So, and no one saw Wise, they only saw Pyrois. So Wise should theoretically be safe, right? If, like, Linvern, if that was all part of the original plan. Perhaps you're too exhausted. When you wake again, it's already early the next morning.
Oh, Wise, over here. Have some bacon.
Bacon!
Ketchup or mayo, manager? I've got motor oil on the table, too.
Neither. Just give me the bacon.
Would you like an egg, Wise?
Oh, they're treating me so nicely. Is it just me, or are you guys being overly friendly today?
Is it just me, or are you guys being overly friendly today?
How can you say that? It's only been a day, and you're already skin and bones.
Manager, breakfast is a sacred tradition at Amber Hall, and everyone's gotta have their fill. Besides, when Valina and Norma stopped by last night, they were just as...
Seriously, that was way too close. I was so worried. Ooh, thank goodness everything worked out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, thankfully.
You're still worried about Truvia, aren't you? I think she's still in intensive care.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was like, there's no way they bring her back like this. There's no way they bring her back just to kill her like that. And she did say attempted murder, so yeah, that's attempted. And she's still alive, and then Belle saying, yeah, she's still alive. Doorbell rings at the entrance.
Come in.
Hey,
Please
Sigrid.
excuse the intrusion.
Hey everyone. Sorry for dropping by unannounced.
They're probably going to need to talk to me about what we're going to do going forward.
Whoa, yeah, Lady Sunbringer.
Oh, please. Linvern is fine. I can never get used to being lady this and lady that. Do I really look that old? Whoa, now that's a breakfast spread I'll have to try myself sometime. But first, let's get down to business.
Forgive the early visit, but we bring good news. Miss Truvia has been stabilized. She is still unconscious.
Okay, but on the record, Ramiel is the one who attempted to kill her. So yeah, Wise is in the clear publicly. Yeah. Pyrois is the one that's they only saw Pyrois bailing Ramiel out, so yeah. Really, thank goodness.
Really? That's a relief.
What about
I'm glad
Dracena?
to hear that.
And allow me to formally thank you on behalf of Rose Califer. It's because of your efforts that we get to have peaceful mornings like this one.
When I did what I had to do, I owe all of you too.
I can't take all the credit. I only did what I had to. And I owe all of you too. Sorry for not thinking about what would happen after everything.
Wise, I owe you an apology. Ramiel and I kept our plan from you, but it was not because we doubted you. Rather...
I know, you were just worried about me.
I know. You were just worried about me and didn't want anything bad to happen. But there's something I need to ask. Now that Ramiel's cooperating with you, what's going to happen to her?
Okay, yeah, so that whole thing was part of the plan, thankfully. So yeah, publicly, she is still the wanted criminal, now wanted for 2 attempted assassinations. Although, is anyone gonna bat an eye about how if she wanted to murder Truvia, she could have easily done so? It's not like Truvia is a combatant like Sunbringer. Unless Truvia is storyteller, but still probably not on the level of Sunbringer.
Actually, we'll be taking her to Virium soon. Oh, relax. Not as a criminal. As a
I'm sorry,
friend
I
who
still don't
needs
remember what Virium is. Where or what.
As for her ongoing enchainer transformation, we can treat it with Porceloy. In return, she'll help us stabilize Dracena's condition with her unique ability.
How is Lady Dracena doing now? Why does this all sound so serious?
'Cause it is.
Her condition isn't great, but Flint Workshop is keeping things under control, for now. Oh, right. Ramiel knew we were coming, so she asked me to pass along a message. She's already waiting for you at the usual spot.
Is that supposed to be the Retroflux zone? Huh? Right now?
Now? She really does love catching people off guard.
Hey Weiss, aren't you going to see Ramiel? Why are you going upstairs?
Wait, is the usual spot my room? What do you mean usual? She met in my room once.
Cecilia, curiosity isn't always a virtue, you know.
This is the abyss with you.
Ramiel, is she really all right?
Why is it eat enough? I picked up some limited edition roast kill for pudding for you. How about trying it after dinner? Still feeling worn out? Want your adorable little sister to give you a back massage? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you being so weirdly caring? That's harsh. Hey, that makes it sound like I'm never caring. What's wrong with wanting to show I care about you more? Wise, you're our hero. When we lost contact with you and we're stuck at Amber Hall, Billy and Cecilia were freaking out, but I knew you'd turn things around and make it back safe. Because we're both Faithin, and I have faith in my family. We're both Faithin, and I have faith in my family. I believe no matter the crisis, you'll never be defeated. You just keep getting back up again and again. But I'm glad you make it home safe. I'm so glad. Head pat. Head pat. Head pats. Keep going. Oh, and about trivia, I hear she's still unconscious, but there's a decent chance she pulls through. Once she wakes up, we'll go talk with her together. Yeah, together. Okay. Yeah, I hope it goes well. So we still don't know who the culprit is. Sort of. The one who looks like Sir Pico. We know that Gerda Blulu used the zones to move through, but I'm still unsure if that was Gerda Blulu setting it up. Because, like, I don't... Like, they can't set that up themselves, right? Or someone that Sir Pico lookalike... I mean, that has to be important, right? That Sir Pico lookalike was setting up those singularity leakages so that Gerda Blulu could go through. Something else on your mind, Wise? About your plan with Remy. Why did you end up going with this plan? Oh, that most of it was actually worked out between Sigurd and Remiel. If I recall correctly, they had a secret chat while you were busy with a device after returning from Meridian Hall. When they stepped out. It wasn't until Remiel dragged Gerda Blulu into the hollow and Sigurd took over command of the situation that she finally had a chance to contact me. That is when she informed me of Remiel's suggestion. Once I was caught up on the plan, I agreed. Back then, having Remiel play the culprit was probably the best move we had. After all, with the attack on Trivia and what happened to Jacina, there had to be an explanation. If we left the culprit up in the air for too long, not every guest on the island came with good intentions. Yeah, and they'd use that to say like, hey, this place isn't safe after all. Like, you guys need to hand over whatever authority or something like that. Dumb politics stuff. You're saying someone's gonna use this to stir up trouble? Yep. There's too many people watching Risk Kilifer and looking to profit. This would be the perfect opportunity to interfere. And the mastermind pulling strings behind all this would definitely fan the flames. To keep things from spiraling out of control, the only move was to go after Remiel as the culprit and stabilize the situation for now. However, we don't plan to actually do anything to her. The whole thing is really just a performance to put on for those foreign guests. Of course, Remiel's abnormal physical condition and putting out a warrant for you or Okay! Okay, I've got a warrant now too, or rather for Pyros was an accident. We really didn't expect you to just charge in like that. So she put that much thought into it. Seriously, keeping me in the dark like that. Anyway, that's everything I know. She did help us out, so I'm willing to turn a blind eye to her whole conflict with Aldrada. I just think there's still room for more discussion between us. As for what else she had in mind, you should ask her yourself at your usual spot. It was one time! Why is it usual spot? I'm pretty sure the Retroflux zone is the more usual spot. Guys, I must apologize. When Remiel and I decided to keep this plan for you, I already braced myself for your anger and resentment. So go ahead, please. You have your reasons. Thank you. Honestly, I've been second-guessing myself this entire time, whether I made the right call or not, when I first found you hiding in the Retroflux zone, and then I found out what Remiel was really planning. With Lady Lindvern away, I did not possess the confidence to handle a crisis like this on my own, or the courage to fully put my trust in you. Thanks for putting your trust in us. In the end, we couldn't have done this without you. Hearing you say that means a lot to me. The look in your eyes when you swore you'd save Lady Dracena and Remiel's unwavering determination. They reminded me of Lady Lindvern. You two steeled my resolve. You are admirable, true warriors. I want to express my gratitude to you personally as Sigurd de Lazur, not as the Deputy Administrative Director of the Airspace Patrol Department. If you're willing, how about we do something together, the four of us, including Lady Lindvern, as friends? Just Lindvern. What do you have in mind? Watching the complete Redo's Agent 006 film series. Okay. I had a private chat with Remiel and found out that we both love this film series from 100 years ago. Lady Lindvern was the one who recommended it to me, and therefore she, of course, enjoys it too. We decided to pick a night to pull an all-nighter. Alright, city officials doing all-nighters. With a full marathon of Redo's Agent 006. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful time with you there as well. The retro nostalgia is practically tangible. Better not say that out loud. So see ya, Billy. That was way too close. You almost got. Good thing Wise's skills are superior. Hey, while you were out there on the front lines, your amazing public security precinct specialist was putting in work at Amber Hall too. I made sure to keep Billy and Belle safe. I'm the only reason they're standing here now. What? What was happening? Hey, Cecilia, that's not what happened at all. When the airspace patrol soldier tried to confiscate your egg pudding, I was the one who got him to back off with my killer aura. Fine. Billy, you pulled your weight too. Let's call it 50-50. Good job, both of you. It's thanks to you both that I could carry out my plan without worrying. Whoa, when you put it like that, I almost feel embarrassed taking credit. Okay, truth is, the soldiers didn't really do anything to us. Apparently, they got in some kind of notice and just stood outside Amber Hall, keeping us from leaving. That's it. Nobody actually tried to steal my egg pudding. It was under the pretense of making sure, yeah, whatever. Probably Sigrid's orders. Thank you, Sigrid. Oh, keeping them safe. Under the pretense of, like, monitoring the situation, make sure they don't try to leave or whatever while they try to gather evidence. House arrest or something. Even so, being stuck at home with no clue where you were, if you were okay or not, was maddening and made me feel so dang helpless. Never want to go through something like that again. Understandable. That's it. I've made my mind. Next time I'm sticking right by your side, manager. We can't let the enemy have another opportunity like that again. Huh? Oh, yes. Me. I want in too. Yeah. I hope these two have to have more involvement in Rose Kale for at some point, right? These first two patches of 3.x, they haven't really been doing much. That was way too close. We almost got... Oh. Okay. Okay. I could have just said I'm going to my room to get into a new change of clothes. I still don't understand how this is the usual spot.
Good morning.
Nope. You've recovered already? You have Mr. Roar syndrome now?
There he is. Mr. Roar, Remiel.
Wait. Who is the enormous Mr. Roar? Even disguise himself as me.
Mr. Roar is secretly an enchainer larva, and he's trying to merge.
Although, he might pass if we give him a pair of fake wings.
Mr. Roar in your clothes? No, I think not. It's weird no matter how I imagine it.
No? Well...
A bear with wings? Some weird hippogriff-ish? Not really.
Anyway, you're here early. Did you come to say goodbye?
I guess you can say so. Though it's only for the time being. Linvern and the others probably mentioned it already. I'll be recovering in Virium, and while I'm there, I'll help stabilize Dracina's condition.
Lady Dracina, what exactly is happening to her?
She will likely remain unconscious for a long while. After all, having a karma core taken from you is no trivial matter.
Okay, so she had her fragment of the karma core taken out, just straight up. That's probably why Bashmu took Gerda Blulu to gain that power, right?
I misjudged the situation. At the time, I thought the karma core was still inside her. So when Bashmu suddenly appeared, I paid it little mind. But the truth was, while we managed to rescue Dracina,
yep.
The karma core
So that's still out there, so yep.
And was devoured by
so Bashmu is looking like one of the main tools of the 3.x big bad, right? Bashmu is going to be the last 3.x weekly boss, I guess. Because it says when they turn into full enchainers, they can control the laws of the Hollow. So Bashmu is going to be able to manipulate Skamal Hollow a lot. Does that mean Bashmu?
That can't be good. Does that mean Bashmu becomes the enchainer instead of Gerta Blulu?
Yes. It seems far more intelligent than Gerta Blulu. But of course, the culprit behind all this may have planned it that way from the beginning. Clearly, Gerta Blulu couldn't have done it. So, who lured it to Buastrum with the singularity leakage?
Yeah. That Serpico lookalike, whoever it is.
The real culprit is still hiding somewhere in Rose Califer.
Correct. Though, I don't think we need to worry too much at the moment. Dracina likely only possessed 1/3 of the karma core. Which means the other 2 parts are still inside Eldrada and Linvern.
Then Lady Sunbringer, she...
Right. I wanted to ask. You said Karma cores are sealed in Void Hunter weapons. But why is Lady Sunbringer split into 3 and stored in 3 different bodies? What's really going on with her?
What if the Sunbringer splits are like sort of the Void Hunter weapon equivalent? The Void Hunter weapons, like it says right here, and it's been stated before, but the Karma cores are sealed in Void Hunter weapons. What if Sunbringers was split and then sealed in... What if the original Sunbringer split her core and put it inside the Sunbringer splits, akin to sealing them in Void Hunter weapons?
Yes, Void Hunter weapons.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Sure. Okay. I'm clocking things for once. It's simple enough for this small brain to understand.
What?
Oh, come to think of it, I don't think I've told you yet. The truth behind the so-called attempted assassination of Lady Sunbringer. The truth is, I really did come to rescue Califer.
That's why in the animated short you're saying something like, should I say it's good to see you again or nice to meet you?
And then I saw Eldrada. Do you know that strange feeling? How someone can look so much like her yet not be her. Somehow, after reclaiming Thaumiel, the remnant inside it resonated with the Karma core fragment in me, and suddenly
Okay, so I guess, yeah, Sunbringer really was redesigned like that, and the original Sunbringer looked like the Eldrada Sunbringer. Or Eldrada Sunbringer looks like the original Sunbringer.
Which is very strange. Sunbringer didn't fuse with the Karma core and become an enchainer. Rather, the Karma core was divided into 3 parts and stored within the 3 Sunbringers.
Is there any line of reasoning that leads to the 3 Sunbringers combining back into the original Sunbringer?
Which is just like Void Hunter weapons.
Let me go back a moment. Yeah, stored within... Yeah, that's what we mentioned. Yeah, it's like the Sunbringers, Sunbringer splits themselves hold the Karma cores as if they themselves are the Void Hunter weapons.
You mean the 3 Lady Sunbringers we've met?
We went over this, like, we mentioned this, like, 5 lines ago. It's only now just dawning on you? Or wait, what?
No. That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's only a working theory. There are still plenty of gaps in it, but it does already answer a lot of questions. The most important question I have is, where is the Sunbringer I knew? I don't believe she would die so easily. Yet somehow, she just vanished from everyone's memories one day, and then...
Said she was an intelligent construct, right? But can intelligent constructs, like, hold Karma cores the same way biologicals can?
So until I find my answer, I suspect I'll be staying in Rose Califer for quite some time. Still, some proper rest is greatly appreciated. At least for the next few days.
Also, how did she get into my room without anyone noticing? Okay, I'll get you some breakfast.
There should still be breakfast downstairs.
Oh, but now they're gonna question why you bring food upstairs.
I'll bring some up for you.
But why are you here again? How'd you get here?
How many times have I told you before? You really, really need to stop sneaking up on people like a ghost. You and that emotionless girl. Do you really have to show up every time someone's having a pleasant moment?
Emotionless girl. She has to be referring to Storyteller, right? Because at the end of the animated short where she killed Vike, Storyteller was there. Seems like I had a feeling you'd be here. But Truvia also acted emotionless, so is Storyteller actually Truvia?
agreed to join this little
Yeah, the
covenant
Covenant of
yours.
Dayat,
But I
whatever.
did not agree to being stalked all day and harassed whenever you feel like it.
Ramiel, do you truly believe the Sunbringers are Void Hunter weapons?
Of course not.
Then why tell him something you know isn't true?
What's the matter? I merely told a small lie. Hardly the first time.
Bro. Why are we're getting let on like this? I had a rare moment of clarity. The folds deepened for just a moment for me to come to that conclusion before it was spoken. And then they're just saying, nope, this is all a lie, by the way.
Why? Are you getting nervous?
Don't answer my question with another question, Ramiel.
Oh, alright, fine. I'll explain. It's simple. Because sooner or later, he's going to uncover the truth behind the Sunbreaker.
She also did tell us that it was a working theory, that she wasn't, she didn't specifically say that it's the truth.
But now is not the time to reveal the answer yet. For his sake. For the 3 Sunbringers. And for Rose Califer.
So, you don't think the 3 of them know who they truly are, either?
Perhaps. I can't say for certain myself. But you know the truth. And so do I. There's only ever been one question of real importance.
Where is the real Sunbringer?
The Sunbringer I once knew. And the Sunbringer you've been searching for. Where is she?
At the same time, somewhere in Boo Astrum.
How pitiful.
Who are you?
What do they call that monster again? Right, it's a Blulu. To think it wounded you this badly. Its will to survive is truly frightening. It also got a lot smarter ever since it made contact with the Karma Core.
Oh, it's the Serpico guy.
Embarrassingly
How'd you get in here, though?
pulling it off. How impressive. But do not worry. Our old classmate still handled everything.
Oh boy, so what's Serpico's motive then, I guess?
Come to think of it, I always did enjoy doing the unexpected. But you are terrible at adapting on the fly. That is why you keep losing to them.
What? What is up with this? What do you mean? Like, they're not opposed unless Truvia has her own secret agenda against us here. Like, at least on the surface, Truvia isn't opposed to, like, what we're doing here. Like, we just are aimed, like, what we're doing don't involve each other. And I don't understand, like, Truvia didn't seem to, like, what do you, there was no situation that this applies here on Rose Califord. That's why you keep losing to them?
Again and again.
Also, how did you get in here?
Why not? Simply admit that you are
What
worthless.
the frick? There's no way this is actually Serpico, right? There's no way, right? What? If this is really Serpico, I know you might have. It's understandable for you to have a grudge against Bell and Wise, but why would you say that to Truvia? What?
Just kidding. You would never accept this outcome, would you? That's enough for an infirmary visit. I have something I must do, and I look forward to your performance.
Okay, yeah. I guess, like, yeah, he's just manipulating her too. He's manipulating all of us. Bro. What is with this guy? Did Serpico, like, figure out the truth of Helios too, and now he's just trying to take it all down? But how did he live? we don't actually know how exactly that incident happened. We were just told something went out of control, and then chosen sibling ended up killing him. But we don't know how it actually happened, and that is their memory of it. At this point, like, unreliable narrator could be possible. But wow. So again, lots of lore drops and whatever, which again I usually can't just name off the top of my head. Just like I remember feeling that way. Unfortunately, just I can't think of them on the fly. Yeah, but I liked this a lot. Okay, so Justina actually is a cinnamon roll. She's actually a genuinely nice person. Let me just let me be boring and hope that there is just a genuinely nice person who is just like, I like her demeanor, and yeah, whatever. Anyway, wow. I can't wait to see where this is going. Where this is gonna go. I don't know what else to say. I like it a lot. I don't know if it's just because I wasn't parrying during the Gerda Blulu fight, but I don't think there was any double parries, or I didn't encounter any double parries in that fight. Oh, what the heck? If I walk in front, okay. But yeah, big lore drops. Arky is like, okay, he's the guy that plans out literally everything, and we don't know what happened to him. But presumably, like, as Void Hunters, would he also have a Karma Core? I guess. But then, like, how old is the Qingming sword then? Where did that come from? I don't know. Because the idea is that, from that other video, it says, Void Hunters are lambs fooled upon the altar. Remiel said that Void Hunters' like only mission really is to contain the Karma Cores inside. So that kind of implies that Talus has a Karma Core, or something. Qingming Sword has a Karma Core, but Yishan was like the 12th High Preceptor, and Yizhang was the 11th, so there could be like a new Preceptor like within the same generation, but I don't know. I guess with how the Qingming Sword goes, it kind of they could pass on quicker, because if they need to use it, then they die early. Like Yizhang, but does the Qingming Sword have a Karma Core? And if so, like, because I was wondering if the Void Hunter weapons are created by people with the flint, like Karma Cores sealed with flint porcelloi, or just porcelloi. It's presumably flint porcelloi. Then was the Qingming Sword created in the same way? Is that also the same origins, created by whoever was helping by Helios, or commissioned by Helios, or something like that? But yeah, so again, big lore implications, and unfortunately brain is too small, too smooth. Anyway, so that is it for the mission. 3 hours and 10 minutes. So in total, yeah, around 6.5-ish. Although yesterday I know I spent more time yapping, but yeah. I usually do at least take a quick look on YouTube to just search up the general story length. People were doing this in 4.5 hours, but yeah, I guess I don't know. Whatever. I thought I usually tend to go through them a bit faster, but it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, that will be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're lurking, thanks for lurking. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. And if you dropped by and left, probably won't see this unless you go through the VOD, but thanks for dropping by. If you enjoyed the stream and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, consider dropping a follow. I'd really appreciate it. So next stream, possibly on... So Genshin gets an update next week. So if I do stream next week, it would only be on Wednesday. Or there's a possibility I might stream on Tuesday, but Tuesdays I'm trying to get back into the Smash Bros. Locals, even though it is after Supernova, so there isn't really a big tournament to prep for. But yeah, possible stream on Wednesday. It won't be a gacha game stream. If I do, it'll probably be Smash Bros. Stream. Or maybe Hytale, actually. I should do more Hytale. But that would be on my other channel if I do stream Hytale. Link is in the description for YouTube. Upcoming videos, so yeah, like I said, I've got a few Tetra League matches, only a few recorded, so I'll have those auto post over the week because I'm leaving for Supernova on Wednesday. I'm expected to go 2-2, which is about normal. Yep. Hopefully I do. I reach that. If I don't, well, it's unfortunate, but just gotta come back stronger, right? If I get further, well then, awesome. Just gotta take it as motivation to help me push even harder, to push further, to improve. And I recorded my Honkai Star Rail Pure Fiction 4.4 Starward clear. I've started editing that. Hopefully I'll be able to finish that tonight and have it out tomorrow morning. Post tomorrow morning, and then maybe hopefully tomorrow as well I'll be able to go through my VODs quickly and get some be able to get some clips out of them and whatever, so, and just have them auto post throughout the week that I'm gone. So yeah, that is it for well, I did say, yeah, if I do stream, it would be next week on Wednesday. But the week, since Genshin updates next week with 7.0, I'll be streaming Genshin main story next week. Most likely Sunday, and then one more day after. Well, it's an X.0 patch, so it's probably going to have more. I might have to do it over 3 days, in which case it would be Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. But yeah, so that's my anticipated stream schedule. That's kind of the idea for what I have for my videos. Aside from what I mentioned, yeah, there isn't anything specifically planned out. Just what I've mentioned, and then just whatever clips. Anything else? I did my Remiel pulls yesterday. But yeah, Remiel's just like, it's a tragic character. But it seems like things are looking up, kind of. What's this? Oh. Has this always been here? Is this new? Has this always been here? No, I'm on... Wait. Is this new? Alright, I'm keeping this as part of my stash then. But yeah, so I think that's about everything I have to go over. Once again, that'll be it for this stream. Once again, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.